Boom! I finally made it live. A little bit late. My dinner tonight ran, my timing was off actually. I was working on a video for next week and I needed more time for dinner than I thought that I did. Ended up needing about an hour. And yeah, so I ran a little bit late. Got more here like, we're a little bit early. A little bit earlier than 6:30, but we're here either way because it's Sunday night. And you know what that means. Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, 6 o'clock, around 6 o'clock anyways. Live on YouTube and Twitch, we're watching CWA from 1989. Tonight we're going to be devouring episodes October 21st, 89, and then October 28th, 89, which is right there at Halloween, which we're also getting to the spooky season here as well. But it's always a spooky season here at Memphis because Freddie, the most over wrestler in the company, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I fixed my microphone here real quick. But everybody, yeah, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Let's get in here. Watch a little bit of wrestling tonight. Make sure I get the sound correct. Boom. Here we go.
We're right here at ringside, ready to go with another day of CWA Championship Wrestling. Boy, today we've got one for you. The very large, very powerful Soul Taker will be here in a handicap match today. Rock and Roll Express will be going against the Wild Side. Is that some kind of match coming up or not? Following that, the Blackbirds will be here. Also a
Give me some
match.
Blackbirds.
But to get things underway today, we have coming in here the Dirty White Boy and Mike Davis to go against Dutch Mantell and the King. Back with that opening match in just a moment.
Welcome in here, Dead Punk. And no, you're right. You're right. That's how I was thinking about it. Still wanted to give an apology, though. And real quick, new follower at least 6 days ago after the last live, Alex Koch. I don't know if you'll see this or not, but new follower on Twitch. Thank you.
Team action coming up and coming through those curtains right now. The Dirty White Boy and the Dirty White Girl. Dirty White Boy, the holder of the CWA Heavyweight Championship. Mike Davis going to be his partner today. He's
Daniel.
back, says CWA Heavyweight Champion is what it says.
What's up, Bob?
As Mike Davis climbs into the ring, Dirty White Boy not far behind. Here comes Dutch Mantell and the King, Jerry Lawler, with him.
Shit.
Looking forward to this one, boy.
King and
Tag
Dutch
team match, 1 fall, 10-minute time limit.
tagging
Jerry
up this
Calhoun
week.
will be refereeing this one. The Dirty White Boy.
Thanks everyone for coming in. Hope everyone had a good weekend.
Lawler has just told the Dirty White Boy, hey, she's in the corner. If she even thinks about interfering in this match, you're going to slap the lipstick off her face, I think he said. Anyway, the clear message is that she should stay out of the action and stay in the corner where she belongs. Going to be a valet out here. Dirty White Boy steps out of the ring. Mike Davis stays in. The King
Shit, let
steps
me
in.
change the date here.
And we are underway. 1 fall, 10-minute time limit match. Mike Davis, the Rock and Roll
10:21.
RPM. Facing the King.
The Dirty White Girl. And I think it's the real-life wife of the Dirty White Boy. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong there. I don't know her name. It would probably be pretty easy to find. Let me see if I can find it. But welcome in here, Cody Turbo. Let's see if I can find the name.
Forearm. That was no forearm there. That was a fist he hit him with. Uses the arm drag to feel him out of the corner. Lawler backs him into a corner and returns the favor.
I think it was his wife, yeah, because his name is Tony Anthony. Her name is Kimberly Worsher Anthony. Was a wrestler and manager / valet in Memphis across 5 years, often alongside her partner, the Dirty White Boy, Tony Anthony. Her most successful year was 1992, during which she won the USWA Women's Championship. Okay, so she worked a little bit here too. Also referred to as Kimberly. So there we go. And yeah, shows I see a lot of dates here that she wrestled. Yeah, she was in the business pretty much all the early 90s. It's from 89, where we're seeing at right here. She just now came onto television within the last month or so with Dirty White Boy. And yeah, all the way up into, looks like 94 is the last date that I see that she has, at least on this website, Memphis Wrestling Fandom. So.
And he says, hey, I can do the same thing. You want to go flying through the air, here you go. And Mike Davis over to the corner makes the tag on the Dirty White Boy. Dirty White Boy, as we have already told you a couple of times, the holder of the CWA Heavyweight Championship belt. He won it in a tournament. Davis and Dirty White Boy.
So Patrick.
Some sort of conversation between them. Referee didn't like it much because Dirty White Boy doubled up that right fist, and the referee said, open hand. Crowd getting behind the King and Dutch Mantell. Distraction by Mike Davis as the referee. Oh, look at this. Look on the left of your screen. Dirty White Girl grabbing the boot of Lawler, holding him back in the corner while the Dirty White Boy nails him with a right fist. Lawler got out of the corner, back over near his corner, close to Dutch Mantell. Lawler is mighty upset. He came out of the ring, and he was headed for the Dirty White Girl. Dirty White Boy jumped in between her and the approaching Lawler. The referee has set everybody back in the ring. Old Dirty White Girl, she better not interfere in the match. If she is caught at it, it will be immediate disqualification.
Yeah, maybe. I don't really remember her in Smoky Mountain, and I'm a little bit familiar with Smoky Mountain, but I don't remember, but very possible, very possible. He was managed in the very early days of, at least when he showed up in Smoky Mountain, by Ron White. But I could totally see her showing up also.
Dirty White Boy. Lawler tie it up. Back
so we can find out about the rock and roll
RPMs. Into the rope. Now they're both going. Lawler slides out of the ring. The Dirty White Girl looked like she was headed on the way to trip Lawler. Lawler, instead of hitting the ropes, just slid under the rope and went after her. She immediately ran behind the Dirty White Boy. Lawler now heading back up on the ring apron, through the ropes and into the ring.
Don't have right anything that's just saying exactly what happened to Tommy Lane.
We're about 3
around
minutes
this
into
time.
this action. Once again, the crowd says, "Go Jerry, go Dutch."
What's up, Sammy?
Speaking of Dutch, the tag is made. This is his first official appearance in the match as he comes in and nails the Dirty White Boy.
Good opening match here this week.
Tag made, and Mike Davis comes in. Davis greeted by Dutch Mantell with a couple of right hands and boom into the double boots of Lawler over in the corner. Mike Davis snap suplex by Dutch Mantell. There's a cover by the Dutchman, but Davis hit him with a fist in the eye. He calls for a boost from the Dirty White Boy.
Galactic, welcome in.
Tag made. They got Dutch back in their corner. Dirty White Boy with a right fist to the midsection. Big clothesline as Dutch comes off the ropes. There's a cover, one. Well, Lawler is here to break it up. 4 minutes gone in this one. Remember, it's a 10-minute time limit match. Great tag team action to get things going today on CWA Championship Wrestling. Lots more to come. Stay with us. Dutch ducks under the double clothesline. Powers them both down to the mat. Goes for the cover on Mike Davis and then instead heads for Lawler and makes the tag on it. Lawler grabs them both. Heads together. A cover by Lawler on the Dirty White Boy. Dirty White Girl jumps in. The referee sees it.
That's a disqualification.
That team just qualified. Oh, the Dirty White Boy nailed Lawler from behind as he went after her. She's out of the ring. Lawler going after Dirty White Boy. Dutch after Mike Davis. And the White Boy and Mike Davis lead.
Fun little opener.
Hands raised by disqualification. Dutch Mantell and the King are going to walk out of here with a victory in 4 minutes, 44 seconds. 4:44. The King and Dutch Mantell have themselves a win as they chase the Dirty White Boy, the Dirty White Girl, and Dutch Mantell out of here. So they are, well, I say they're gone. Here they come back. Let's see what they have to say about it with this. Let's like everybody's chasing you these days, huh?
Well, hey, Dave Brown, when you got something that looks this gorgeous and this beautiful, step right up here, baby, so everybody can see you, naturally they're going to chase you. And when you're the CWA heavyweight champion, you're sitting on top of the hill, looking down at all the rest, and naturally, everybody's going to be coming after you.
You know, I get the idea you think that hanging onto this belt is going to be a cakewalk. Maybe let me just show you the top 2 contenders. How about that? Here's one of them right here.
Put him out.
Good morning. It's 7 o'clock, straight up and down.
It's going
Time
to
to
be
get up
a
and get going.
music
Rock
video I'm
and
going to
roll
have to jump
time.
through here probably.
Born to be my baby. You know it. Bon Jovi. Good morning.
We got Kerry Von Erich. Jeff Jarrett. Oh, it's Jarrett. Yeah, let me get through this music video here.
Contender.
That's the #1 contender.
Jeff Jarrett there, #1 contender, huh?
That's the #1 contender,
got
Mr.
it.
Pretty Boy himself.
Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett, by the time
Don't mess up his face here.
What? Okay.
Whoa.
So, Jeff Jarrett, I'm going to beat you up so bad, boy, your mama ain't even going to be able to recognize you.
Dirty White Girl called him cute. Did you hear that? That's going to cause a little friction here.
Job done. And what makes that skinny, blonde-headed punk think that he can walk in the ring and take this from the Dirty White Boy?
If you're not impressed by Jeff Jarrett,
No, I'm not impressed.
how about the #2 contender? Take a look at this.
Yeah, that's his wife, Dylan. Oh, shit. Another music video. Now we got Kerry.
2 contender.
That was an 80s music
#2
video, you know
contender,
it.
Kerry Von Erich.
Hey, I hope you don't think that big horse-headed geek's cute or good-looking. That's what I thought. Kerry Von Erich, worldwide famous. What else can you say, baby?
No, that would be funny.
Baby. Hey, I've took on muscle-bound geeks before. Because, baby, you're looking at a man
what's
right
up.
now that knows how to take it to the street, knows how to rumble, and knows how to get down and get nasty. So you can bring all your big, pretty muscles out there. You can flex for all these sweat hogs out here. And it ain't going to do you a bit of good, baby, because you've got to step in the ring against the CWA heavyweight champion, and that's the Dirty White Boy, baby. And then after I get through taking care of these 2 idiots, Jerry Lawler, eventually, baby, you're going to have to crawl back in the ring with me.
Welcome in
It's
here.
just a matter of time because, hey, I am the man on top of the hill looking down at all the rest. So, gentlemen, just a little word for you. Beat me if you can. It's time to rumble.
I thought he was going straight Taz. Beat me if you can. Survive if I let you. No, he went completely different direction. Beat me. It's time to rumble.
It's been
And
your
then he gave a
pleasure.
little Road Warrior
He
Hawk
has the
there.
belt. The question is, can he hang
I like that
on to it?
super
Back in
old
just a moment
CWA
with the
title.
Soul Taker.
We're watching CWA 88 on another channel, and they're using a different title than that. It's the CWA title as well. So they brought this one back. I wonder what happened there. You can tell this one's old. Like Eddie Barnes went and dug this out of the closet.
CWA Championship Wrestling coming your way in Owensboro, Kentucky. The
Thanks,
Owensboro
everyone,
Sports
for hanging
Center on
out.
Sunday, November 5th. We'll have more about that next week. This Thursday night, Henryville, Indiana. All your favorite CWA stars coming to the Henryville High School this Thursday night. Let's talk about Evansville, Indiana. Wednesday night at the Coliseum. 7 big matches. Kevin Dillinger takes on RPM Mike Davis. Superstar Bill Dundee and Freddie take on the Wild Side with Ronnie P. Gossett. Dutch Mantel.
It's running just a little bit late tonight, but we made it. Normal time, 6 Eastern every Sunday. Make it a thing if you're starting to pop through here. If you're on the replay crew, welcome in here as well. Hit the like there on YouTube. That really helps us out. YouTube likes to be tickled like that. So give the like button a little bit of a tickle for me here on Wrestle Plunge. I appreciate it very much. Make sure the bell is clicked after you do subscribe. That way you'll get a notification when I go live every Sunday night.
$5,000 to the winner.
Evansville, Indiana, the land of high waters and low brains. Let me tell you something, Jeff Jarrett, you wimp. If you think you're going to powder and diaper this big carcass, you're in for a rude awakening. I've got a score to settle with you from a long way back. And for you sweat hogs that haven't seen Jeff Jarrett's behind,
That's two uses of sweat hogs here by two different men. Let's calm down on the sweat hog. Rick Rude must have just said that on TV.
and believe me, there are very few, you'll get a good chance to see them in Evansville, Indiana. And after I powder and diaper Jeff, I'm going to split the $5,000 battle royal with my wild side.
Also, the CWA title.
No, I was a little bit late tonight. Galactic Wrestling Federation. Normal time is, again, 6 Eastern, but tonight I got on here more like 6:20, close to 6:30, really.
And I'll tell you right up front who's going to win the big Renegade Battle Royal. And then, baby, after I win that, I'm going to give you $5,000 to go party on, buy you a little something. But Kerry Von Erich, jump on your plane there in Texas and fly on up, boy, to that new building they're supposed to be re-eventurating or whatever you call it, however you do it, that dump up there. Come on up, baby. And you step in the ring with the CWA
English language is hard.
champion, baby. And do with me if you can, because, baby, the odds are in my favor.
Got a match coming up here. Stepping up toward the ring area should be the very large Soul Taker in just a moment. Matter of fact, not only is this a match, it's a handicap match. You've got Freezer Thompson up there at about 289 pounds. You got David Johnson. It's going to be 2 against 1 here with the big Soul Taker. The Soul Taker out of Larry Sharp's Monster Factory up in New Jersey.
Another squash, but also another handicap squash.
And the Soul Taker climbs through the ropes, kind of taking his own time. This guy is big. He is big and solid, let me tell you. Those tattoos all over both arms. And both of them, Johnson and Thompson, head for the Soul Taker. The Soul Taker, just look at this, just kind of shaking them off. Johnson hit him with a right hand. Soul Taker just knocked him down to the mat. Thompson goes into the ropes. Whoa, Soul Taker just knocks him down to the mat. The Soul Taker, and look at this, Johnson again with a right and then a left, and they just bounce off the chest of the Soul Taker, who with the knee then puts David Johnson down. Look at this!
Is that? Damn!
A big slam on Freezer Thompson, almost 300 pounds worth.
Making it look easy.
The Soul Taker has just stepped in the ring and has just totally controlled not one of them, but 2 of them. Johnson tried the forearm.
Only I've seen Johnson here
that
before.
didn't work
David
at all. Look at this
Johnson.
guy. Oh my goodness. Thompson is
Super green.
into the ropes and
Godfather.
those ropes down
Come
onto the
on.
floor.
Papa Shango.
David Johnson,
Man of 1,000 gimmicks.
Soul Taker. David trying his best. Those right hands, the forearms, the fists, nothing is having any effect on this Soul Taker, who now picks David up.
I'll give it to you next time, brother.
Boom. Beautiful sidewalk slam.
Count of 1, 2.
That is
Boy, it was
that.
pretty obvious that was going to wrap that one up. 1 minute 35 seconds of total destruction by the Soul Taker against Freezer Thompson and David Johnson in the handicap match. The man is awesome, no doubt about it. We'll be back with more on CWA Championship Wrestling.
Championship Wrestling fans, Sunday, November 5th, Owensboro, Kentucky, the Owensboro Sports Center, CWA action headed your way. This Thursday night, Henryville, Indiana, at the high school gym, a big card of action, all your favorite CWA stars in Henryville. And Tuesday night, that's this Tuesday night, in Paducah, Kentucky, at Tillman High School, the high school gym, all your favorite CWA stars will be in Paducah Tuesday night. Let's talk about Evansville Coliseum Wednesday night. 7 big matches. Kevin Dillinger against RPM Mike Davis. Superstar Bill Dundee and Freddie take on the Wild Side with Ronnie P. Gossett. Dutch Mantell against the Soul Taker. Loser of this match, powdered and diapered in the middle of the ring, Jeff Jarrett against Ronnie P. Gossett. CWA tag battle as a big grudge match, the Rock and Roll Express title on the line against the Blackbirds. CWA Heavyweight Championship, Kerry Von Erich comes into town to battle the new champion, the Dirty White Boy, with a dirty white girl in his corner. Plus, an 18-man Renegades Battle Royal, $5,000 going to the winner. All this action coming up Wednesday night, Evansville Coliseum. Be there.
be there.
Right now, of a match which occurred between the Blackbirds and Rick Morton and Robert Gibson, the Rock and Roll Express. Take a look.
Oh, damn.
Morton up.
I'd like to see this whole match.
Knee drop. Nailed King Parsons. Parsons down to the mat. Morton tagging it out with Robert Gibson. Reversal into the corner by Iceman King Parsons.
Yeah, this would have been a great match to see live. Guaranteed.
Workhouse Brown breaks it up to count of 2. All 4 men back in here again. Robert Gibson again going for the pin cover.
God, yeah, we're just going to get a snippet of this.
Calhoun's over in the corner. As Brickhouse sends Gibson right over the top rope.
And that's a disqualification.
Disqualification.
Throw him over the top.
On Brickhouse Brown and Iceman King Parsons. There's double teaming's going on inside the ring with Brickhouse Brown, Iceman King Parsons. Reggie B. Fine in there just nailed Ricky Morton in the midsection with that cane.
Welcome in here, Skronk.
Reggie B. Fine now going down into a sock. It looks like some type of a metal file. It looks like a metal file. They're going to work on the head of Ricky Morton. Iceman King Parsons, Brickhouse Brown in there, just busted Ricky Morton's head open with a metal file, throws him back out of the ring again. As Morton busted open in bad trouble. Robert Gibson down at ringside was just nailed with the cane of Reggie B. Fine. Double team going on the outside of the ring. Just threw Ricky Morton into that railing around the ring. In comes Dustin Rhodes and Dutch Mantell, clearing the tag team of the Blackbirds out of here.
So plastastic. Welcome in here.
Well, he really messed up Rick's face there, and you hear the music. Not the happiest of times right now for the Rock and Roll Express. Rick Morton, Robert Gibson as they head this way. They still have those CWA Tag Team Championship belts around their waist, but
Still
I think
tag
you can
champs,
tell
though.
right here by looking, Rick is not the happiest person in the world right now.
Well, Dave, first of all, I'd like to start off, me and Robert wrestled all over the world, brother, defending belts. No matter where we went to, we were champions, and we wrestled as champions.
Damn.
But it come to a point with the Blackbirds here that it went beyond wrestling. Take a look at my face, for instance, right here. They used this right here. They come right in the ring, Dave Brown, and took this right here and put it upside my face. Now, boys, you call that professional wrestling? Do you call that professional wrestling? That's what I want to know. Now, you are man enough to come in the ring behind our backs and take us down and pull out something like this right here and scrape my face with it. Now, the sight could have been set on Robert. We know it could have happened to him, either one. It don't matter. I don't know if you just picked me out to do it to me. But let me tell you something, big boys. If you're man enough to do it, you're man enough to come out here today. You're man enough to come out here and look me in the eyes and tell us, brother, that you are a better tag team than the Rock and Roll Express. We don't think you are. So if you got the courage, the guts, buddy, come on out here right now, and we will end this. Brother, we don't care. It won't cost nobody out here an extra dime. We just go ahead and we'll end it right now. If you have got the guts, Blackbirds, you say that you're the greatest tag team they ever had. Come on out here and show us just how great you are.
Wait a minute. Reggie B. Fine. Don't want any trouble out here.
Uh-oh.
Hold it. What is you, a man or a mouse? What you out here crying for? Now, hold this up, Dave Brown, where I can talk. Why is you out here crying for? You got something to... Don't worry about the Blackbirds. The Blackbirds are very busy right now. I'm representing the Blackbird. I'm Reggie B. Fine. I'm one of a kind, baby. You low budget, shut up while I'm talking. You understand? Hold up. You wait a minute. I'm talking to you.
I want to talk to the Blackbirds.
Look, I'm representing the Blackbird. They're under my contract. They do what I say do. Right now, they're taking care of some business in the back. If you have anything to say to the Blackbird, you relay it to me.
Okay, Mr.
You know, let me tell you.
Are you gonna delay?
I will tell them.
Okay. Do me a favor.
Anything you have to
Just
say.
do me a favor.
What?
Okay, you will say you will delay a message to the Blackbirds for me.
You give me the message and I will delay it, boy.
Okay. What's wrong, message I want you to send to the Blackbirds for me, would you please? Because I cannot give it to them.
Boom! Right in the mouth. Shit. Ripping his shirt off.
That's the message, and I hope these Blackbirds have got it.
Pretty clear message, I think, from Rick Morton.
Robert's literally just hanging out for no reason.
Ricky be fine packing to deliver that to the Blackbirds. Rock and roll with a tough match scheduled here today. As Rick and Robert climb into the ring, boy, they're fired up now.
Uh-oh. Wild side.
The wild side. Chris champion Mark Starr, led by General.
This abused snake. This poor snake.
Gossett with waving that wild side flag and with the general.
You know, I'm glad that senile Eddie Marlin booked this match on TV because my wild side will finally get to embarrass the rock and roll before all these morons out there and in here.
Well, we'll see. We're expecting a fine, fine match as you got two of the top tag teams right here.
The top tag teams. You don't have two of. You have my wild side, the CWA Tag Team Champions. Going against the Rock and Roll Express. They lost those belts, Dave Brown.
Yeah, you did. The Rock and Roll Express are the CWA Tag Team Champions.
That's your book. That's not Ronnie P. Gossett's book.
The Wild Side are the former CWA Tag
They're
Champions.
not former, they are the champions. You may convince yourself and all these big, fat slobs, these hairy-legged morons out here, but you don't convince Ronnie P. Gossett, Mr. Incompetent.
I just know who has the belt, Mr. Gossett, who has both of them.
Yeah, champion's good.
To Rick Morton and the other to Robert Gibson. In there right now, Robert Gibson against Mark
He feels so
Starr.
unpredictable, which is also kind of a weird bad thing. It could be, it can be a bad thing, I guess, but I do dig it.
About Robert, you better be looking at the wild side. This is the team of the future, the wild side.
I was looking at the Wild Side with his shoulders on the mat.
Can I get a word in without you butting in? I've watched a lot of teams in the CWA, and I am not prejudiced. Believe me, I'm as honest as the day is long. This is the most impressive team I have ever watched. You've had Jerry Lawler, Bill Dundee, you've had Jeff Jarrett, Billy Travis. You've had all kind of teams in here, but none compare with the Wild Side. I get calls all day long. My answering service stays busy. My staff works 24 hours a day. Everybody wants Ronnie Gossett and the Wild Side.
I believe that. Everybody wants to get at the Wild Side after what they have done to many of the wrestlers in the CWA.
What they done,
Robert.
everybody deserves what they got. And don't think for 1 minute we have forgotten that idiot Jerry Lawler and Freaky Freddie. I've just put them on my list, and they'll be right back in action against them. Don't think we forgot anything they did.
Freddie's still wearing the mask, I might point out to Ronnie.
Yeah, Cody coming through. They're really invested in the tag division and putting out good stuff at this time. Yeah, especially from where this year started out. When you had Scott Steiner and Jed Grundy as the tag champs, which a.k.a. Bastion Booger, which, you know, the stud stable was pretty awesome. And really the whole tag divisions have been pretty solid, but it feels like in the latter years, especially in the last couple of months, they have put more emphasis on the tag division with some really great teams. And you bring in the Rock and Roll Express also. Can't go wrong there.
It's an improvement, I'm sure.
Minute 40.
Look at Ricky Morton's face now. Doesn't it look bad? Look at it. He got exactly what he deserved. Exactly. And had the audacity to slap Reggie B. Fine out here.
Oh, yeah, minute work. That's right. I remember them, him and Kenny also. I like Mark Starr, but yeah, he was pretty much just always a jobber
like myself,
on TV.
Who comes out here to talk diplomatic to Ricky Morton, something he doesn't understand.
Nobody deserves what they did to Ricky Morton.
He got exactly what he deserved, and I'm not saying it's an improvement. It looks better with that bandage on his face.
Rick Morton in there now against Chris Champion of the Wild Side.
Look at all these saggy bags over here. Look here. Look at them. Food stamp recipients on the front row cheering the rock and roll. That's the kind of people they relate to. Low-class individuals. You don't see my Wild Side associated with trash.
I don't see too many people cheering for the Wild Side, but I see a lot of folks cheering for the Rock and Roll Express. Rick Morton and Robert
we
Gibson.
don't associate with these Memphis morons. We have more class.
Memphis morons. Ronnie P. Gossett.
Ronnie P. Gossett with the words of wisdom here today.
This station must have a lot of compassion because they have kept you here for many years. And that's exactly the reason, compassion, because as a commentator, you are lousy. You can't even tell the weather.
General Ronnie P. Gossett, the man with the
You
sergeant
can look at
stripes on his
Calhoun.
sleeves.
Naturally, he's out of position. That ought to be a submission right there. And what's Calhoun doing? His usual nothing.
Submission? Where do you get submission out of a headlock there? That's can be done, but it sure isn't easy to get a wrestler to give up with a headlock.
You notice that move by the Wild Side. You tell me that's not devastating? These guys train every day. I have them up every morning at 5 o'clock. They run. They do 35 squats a day. They're in fantastic shape.
I believe that part. They're in fantastic shape. They do have some good moves. They also have some mighty dirty
Look at
moves,
Chris
too.
Champion in there. You've got to give us credit where credit is due. We are awesome.
There's Champion with Robert Gibson running him over toward the turnbuckle.
They're really fun.
Notice that illegal move, and you're sitting here like Humpty Dumpty not saying a word about that.
Illegal? I didn't see
Yes,
an
it's
illegal
illegal.
move. What was
Can I believe
illegal
that?
about
He pulled the man's hair for one thing. You didn't see that?
it? I didn't. I sure didn't. Down to the mat. Oh, Robert
Got a
This is
Gossett
teamwork.
fan
The
here.
greatest teamwork in the wrestling profession. Right.
Gossett's been putting in the work for sure.
All four of them in there now.
You know, they didn't get that name, the Wild Side, from helping little old ladies across the street.
The most loved person in this territory is Freddie, and the most hated person in this territory is Gossett.
Baking cupcakes. They are the Wild Side. They live and breathe the Wild Side.
You have just told the truth. They sure don't help people across the street.
Illegal fist. You're going to sit here and say that's not illegal? Look at Ricky Morton over there with, look at Mark Starr over there. Now here you come on. They see what
Yep,
the
shit Blackbirds, baby.
Here.
Here's my favorite team, man. I've been loving this.
Your team has just been disqualified, Ronnie P. Gossett.
Everybody ganging up
As
on
the Blackbirds
Rock and Roll
come
Express.
rolling into
Oh,
the
God.
ring
That's
here.
it. Rip the bandages off.
Ricky B.
My
Porter,
God.
Look at Gossett down here on the floor. You couldn't see it, but Gossett has just nailed Robert
This is too
Gibson down
much.
here at ringside. Robert picks up a chair. Here he comes back into the ring. And there goes the Wild Side. There goes the Blackbirds.
Could have easily hit
Gossett
somebody.
is saying, come on, let's get out of here. There is Rick Morton
Fucking
holding
Ricky.
onto the side of his face that the Blackbirds messed up in a previous match, and they went after him again here today.
Ricky was the
Disqualification, not
man.
much consolation, rather. But Rick Morton and Robert Gibson have got themselves a victory. Rick needs to get that check. We'll take a break. We'll return. Music for the Blackbirds, Iceman Parsons, Brickhouse Brown, their manager Reggie Devine, minus a shirt coming out here. Invited them out here, but no, instead they wait and you jump them during the match.
That's all right. You see what happened when you mess with Reggie Fine, don't you?
Yeah.
You see what my boys did, didn't you?
I saw what you did. They jumped them during the match.
First of all, Dave Brown, I've been in this situation before myself, right here at this Beauty Pooh TV studio. And nobody put their head on Reggie B. Fine, because I'm going to tell you something right now. This man has invested a hellified career with us. And it's all about money. And to come out here and rip up this man's shirt like this, I'm going to tell you something right now. Ooh, I can't wait rock and roll, because I'm going to tell you, when it's all said and done, we going to have the scraps, brother. It's only a matter of time. Iceman, you better tell them what they is so far, because I don't think they know. See, what you don't understand is,
Who takes the mic?
old and in with the new. See, Reggie Fine promised us strictly to the top now. No more in the bottom, no more in the middle. We all the way on top. You understand me? See, you send boys out here to do a man's job. Ricky Martin, Robert Gibson, you boys like toys, don't you? You ought to go down the street to Toys R Us and get your toys early for Christmas. See, so you gonna pay now, so you did the alternate. We talking about a $300 shirt here. Nobody do that to Reggie Fine. Let's go do what we do best. Ice up, stomp up and stomp some suckers.
$300 shirt. You kidding me, son?
See, if you didn't want to
It's gonna be hell to pay.
You had got no business getting in the mix. Can you dig it? Like Mama says, it bees that way sometimes. You bunch of rude poops.
Dave Brown, you watch it. This is what's going to happen to the Rock and Roll Express Monday night. Never mind.
We're going to watch, all right. Rock and Roll Express whenever you face them.
Junior?
As we've said so many times before, these
Happy
teams come
Sunday.
here and they claim, hey, this is what we're
Ken
gonna do.
Raper returns in the Dream Warrior.
Well,
We know Raper
were able
well.
to jump the Rock and Roll Express earlier today.
Worst name in wrestling.
They didn't get to go against them one-on-one or two against
I'm still waiting
two,
for my
I guess
Build
we
on D
should say.
promo. We're looking for Seven Brothers, baby.
That match comes up in the arena. Today, the Blackbirds going against a young man we saw for the first time last week, the Dream Warrior, Kelvin Austin, and as we told you, Norvell Austin's younger brother. Norvell, wrestler I think many of you will remember, he and Sputnik Monroe held the old Southern Tag Championship for quite some time. His brother was hammered by Iceman Parsons. Ken Raper. Kelvin's
Raper.
partner steps in the ring right now. Raper and Austin going against the Blackbirds. Iceman Parsons with a boot to the head of Ken Raper. Calls for a boot in the corner from Brickhouse Brown, then makes a tag. Parsons holds Raper up. Off the middle rope comes Brickhouse Brown.
Raper's got to get a new name, son.
Ken Raper being flipped around the ring by Brickhouse Brown. Brickhouse in the air, drops down. He had the fist doubled up. He wears a glove on that right hand, and he nailed him with it. Here comes Ken Raper flying.
Like the Blackbirds have new trunks every
And
week.
right there, Reggie B. Fine with that cane, jabbing him in the back with it. Raper rolled back in the ring by Parsons. Brickhouse Brown waiting for him there, picks him up,
That's
makes
a
the
crazy
tag on
name.
Parsons when Parsons got back up on the apron.
Like, in a world like professional wrestling or any kind of entertainment where you can change your name and you don't? Or maybe that is what he picked, which would even be crazier. It's got to be his name, and he just didn't change it, because otherwise it's actually insane.
They double up. Now Brickhouse Brown slides out of the ring, back up in the corner, leaving the Iceman. Ken Raper battling back here.
Oh, shit. Raper was trying to do some shit, and Iceman said, fuck right off. Y'all see that?
He had him down.
He's like, where are you going, bro?
He might have been able to
I don't
get a
think so.
count, but Reggie B. Fine said, hey, don't pin him yet. Reggie B. Fine still upset over Rick Morton smacking him. Big right fist knocks Ken Raper off his feet. Brickhouse Brown backs him under the ropes. Across the way, Brickhouse beats him head on right in the middle of the ring. Brickhouse celebrating. He hasn't gotten the pin yet, but he's already celebrating.
I mean, Dave.
Sure of his victory, he is. Ken Raper again back onto the rope. Iceman, Brickhouse, double team. This time it's the boots. Brickhouse leaves. Iceman Parsons picks him up. Raper off the rope.
There you go.
My goodness.
Big thump.
Once again, the Blackbirds flying through the air and meet him head on. Brickhouse off the top rope, springs down. He got him with the right fist. There's a cover. Count of 1, 2. It's over.
Yeah, the Blackbirds, Brickhouse Brown and Iceman King Parsons.
Controlling things against the younger,
Right?
much less experienced Ken Raper and especially Kelvin Austin.
Raper was bumping his ass off.
Blackbirds and Reggie B. Fine are going to come away with a victory in 3 minutes.
It's hilarious.
Seconds. That's not all. We've still got a
what is
6-man
happening?
match coming up.
What's up, Lisa over on Twitch popping in? Hell yeah, everybody. Still got one more episode after this, of course. Don't forget, every Sunday night, we do 2 episodes back to back, 6 o'clock
Michael
Eastern.
St. John for CWA Championship Wrestling. Want to remind the fans in Owensboro, Kentucky. Sunday,
I want to
November
remind the
5th,
fans as well. I'm right now working on a brand new video. I'm trying to stick with every 2 weeks. Sometimes goes into 3 weeks, but I'm trying to do every 2 weeks a new release. If you'd like early access to new videos, you can become a member here at WrestlePlunge. If you see the pinned message there in the chat, you can become a member here, and yeah, you would get early access to any new videos that I end up dropping, and yeah, it would help us out here at WrestlePlunge as well. But yeah, new video hopefully next Sunday should be coming out. But yeah, everyone, thanks for coming in and hanging out tonight. I appreciate it.
Wild side, Roddy P. Gossett in their corner. Also, Dutch Mantell gets his shot at the Rugged Soul Taker, the newcomer that's been running roughshod throughout the area. Loser of this next match will be powdered and diapered in the middle of the ring. Yes, you heard me right. Powdered and diapered in the center of the ring. It's Jeff Jarrett.
God,
takes on Roddy
another diaper match.
Then the CWA Tag Team Championship on the line. It'll be a grudge battle. Rock and Roll Express to take on the Blackbirds. The CWA Heavyweight title, Kerry Von Erich comes to town to challenge the new champion, the Dirty White Boy. White girl in his corner. Plus the 8
Kerry Von Erich and the Dirty White Boy sounds good.
Battle Royal. All this action Wednesday night in Evansville.
What's up, Rimshot? Welcome in.
It's going to be an interesting card. I'm going
You heard it correctly.
Blackbirds and the Rock and Roll lock horns, and let's see if the Rock and Roll can get even with the Blackbirds for that dirty deed they done to them. I'm going to watch Kerry Von Erich, a fellow takes in a mind, take on the Dirty White Boy, and I don't think Kerry Von Erich likes to be called a horse-faced Texan, but the biggest thing to me is taking on that Soul Taker. Now, seeing what he did to
Now that's a tag name, Mullets and Mustaches. You kidding
Jerry
me?
Lawler, that means I'm going to have to change my strategy Wednesday night in Evansville. After seeing him lay Jerry Lawler out in the middle of the ring, that's my big, big man. And he's from the Monster Factory, trained by Larry Sharp, so we know he knows where he's coming from, and he knows what to do in that ring. But I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to back up. And I might have to go back to my dirty, evil ways. But Soul Taker, when you climb in the ring with me, I'm going to make you run the gamut, pal. We're going to lock it up in Evansville.
But it's hilarious because in the world of wrestling, in entertainment in general, you could become anything you want to be. He's like, I'm gonna go by Ken Raper. That's my name. You know, I was born with it. I'm gonna keep rocking it. You know what? I think I can turn this around. I think I can make people forget all about the other thing. I got this.
6-man tag team action about to begin. On the left over there, Rooster Cogburn right there with the cowboy hat and the chaps on. That is Kevin Dillinger and their partner Keith Eric coming out right now. Dustin Rhodes.
Freddie, the most over guy in the territory.
6-man action. This one ought to be a good one. Some of the
Dustin.
fan favorites in here with Dustin Rhodes.
Got a main event here this week.
Plowboy, 400
Plowboy.
out of Mississippi. Freddie out of wherever. Dustin Rhodes from Austin, Texas. Ken Dillinger is just handed a branding iron, a black hat, and those chaps that he wears out of the ring. Rooster Cogburn with the bright red sunglasses. Referee Jerry Calhoun about set for this one.
Yeah, it is better. Just need a little something.
It's Kevin Dillinger starting against Dustin Rhodes.
He showed up somewhere and the promoter was like, the fuck? How about Ken Reaper? Does that...
Well, I hope you've enjoyed the CWA wrestling action today. That's a terrific.
It's been a hot show. It's been went by fast.
And this one promises to be just as good. Look at Dustin. Holding that arm lock. Look at him get off his feet. Great drop kicks, and down to the mat goes Kevin Dillinger, and you couldn't see his eyes, but he had a look in his eyes like, what have I gotten into? What do I do now?
The Plowboy's huge.
Be patient, Kevin, because Dustin Rhodes.
I don't think he can do much, but
The big Plowboy.
that's probably about it. That's about it, right?
Arm out there and let Kevin Dillinger run into it. Dillinger over to the corner, made the tag on his partner Keith Eric. Keith Eric.
You just run into him. That's basically Plowboy.
Here's the real battler. hasn't won a lot of
There we go.
matches
Freddie,
in
baby.
wrestling, but he's been in a lot
Hottest
of
baby
matches
face.
all the way up to the end, if you know what I mean. He'll fight you every step of the way. Freddie!
Listen to this crowd.
Keith Eric, well, not a lot of fight in him right now. He's trying to stay away from Freddie.
That's over, brother.
Freddie with his back turn, and Keith Eric nails him with a double forearm across
I do like
the
Keith
back,
Eric,
and
though.
pops him with a right fist. Freddie, whoa, a headbutt. And down to the mat went Keith Eric. Chop. Eric looking for the corner, finding the wrong one. Now, finally, he's over. He reaches for a
No one wants to tag now.
Can't get out of the way fast enough. Shaking his head, said, hey.
Freddie's the Hulk Hogan, the Steve Austin, the John Cena, the Rock, if you will, of CWA, guys.
Unable to attend. Now, look out. Now, Rooster sneaking up behind. He nailed Freddie with a right fist to the midsection. While Freddie and Rooster says, I must leave early.
Oh, Dustin, yeah. Young, but you could already tell he was going to be good.
Freddie out of the ring and way out behind Rooster. And a half, and then finally just walked out of here winning the whole thing.
What?
Freddie out of the ring and way out behind Rooster. And a half, and then finally just walked out of here winning the whole thing. Rock and Roll Express.
All right, if I feel like something's gotten cut or something, maybe, but that's how this recording is going. So we're gonna have to find out the decision here by Dave Brown. What the hell?
Interfered in the action today. Not a good couple of days for Rick Morton, but there will be other days, and the Blackbirds better be looking out for that. Speaking of the Blackbirds, they won their match over Ken Raper and the Dream Warrior Kelvin Austin today. They were just outmanned by the big Blackbirds team of Iceman Parsons and Brickhouse Brown with Reggie B. Fine, a very upset Reggie B. Fine in here as their manager. Then Dustin Rhodes, Freddie, and Plowboy Frazier.
I'm sitting here waiting for the decision, like we didn't know the decision.
Six-man match, action just constant in that one, but
Good
they end
Lord.
up getting the victory over Kevin Dillinger, Rooster Cogburn, and Keith Eric as Freddie got a submission.
We got another show here.
Seconds. There'll be more next week.
Everyone
We hope
stick
you'll be
around.
right here with us
Yeah,
next
that's
week.
how this recording went. Whoever recorded this episode, something happened there. We got jumped. We got teleported to the end of the show. And I will say most shows are usually about 52, 53 minutes, and this one was 45 minutes. So I feel like a big chunk of that match got not recorded
Until
somehow.
then, I'm Dave Brown. So long, everybody.
Sad luck. Yeah, let's go into the next one here. 28th, Halloween. Look at this. Yeah, we got the Blackbirds, rock and roll, opening the show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Dave Brown at ringside, ready to go with CWA Championship Wrestling. We'll have more to say later on about highlights of a match which took place between the Blackbirds and the Rock and Roll Express.
Yeah.
Today, you will see, among others, the CWA Heavyweight Champion, the Dirty White Boy. Also, the Soul Taker will be here today. The Blackbirds are in our main event, and when we come back in just a moment, we'll be talking to Dutch Mantell.
I'll be right back. Gonna use the bathroom.
Match situation around the CWA.
Dutch out here, baby. I'll be right back.
First of all, I want to say one thing right now. I want to talk about the Dirty White Boy right now because he's got something I want and something I had before, and that's the CWA heavyweight belt. Now, the White Boy knows how he won it, but the question is now not how he won it, but how is he going to keep it, because he's got a lot of guys against him. He's got a lot of guys shooting at him, and I'm included. Kerry Von Erich's after him, Jeff Jarrett's after him, and I'm after him. And I'm going to tell you what, White Boy, when you in that sort of company, it's going to be hard to hang on to it. So I want you to dig down and think real hard and real deep. And I'm sending this right to you, White Boy, because I don't respect you as a wrestler, because I don't like the way you want it now. When you call yourself Dirty White Boy, my name is Dirty Dutch. And I understand you've told the people you wrote the book on dirty tricks. Well, you may have wrote it, but I co-authored it. And I'm right there with you. So, White Boy, I'm sending it right to you. And I'm coming after that CWA belt. And I got a little business to take care of here right now. And thank you, Dave. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Dutch. Straight out. He's coming after the Dirty White Boy and the CWA heavyweight title. In there right now, going against Kevin Dillinger. Kevin out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Been in the CWA several weeks now. Jerry Calhoun, the referee, steps in. It's a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match coming up as the Dutchman will be going against Dillinger. Here we go. Kevin Dillinger in the CWA, as we said, for a few weeks. His record has not been all that great as far as the won and lost record is concerned. He came in with a reputation, and he has shown some tough wrestling. He's had some tough times getting wins, however. May have a tough time today, too, going against a fired-up Dutch Mantell, who has just said CWA heavyweight belt. That's what I'm looking for. The Dirty White Boy holds that belt right now.
Be back, baby.
Dutch Mantell with a headlock. Whoa, reversal by Kevin Dillinger. Good move by Dillinger as he had Dutch's shoulders on the mat briefly. Could not make him stick, though, for a 3 count. Dutch with a fist doubled up, warned by the referee, converts it back into the headlock. Dutch whipped into the rope, shoulder butt coming off of there. Kevin Dillinger hits the mat. This time he's going to let Dutch go by, but Dutch drops down with the upper arm. On the pressure points in the neck, Dutch Mantell. Oh, the Dutchman seizing control of the action here in a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match. We're about minute 15 into the action here. Dutch backed into a corner now by Kevin Dillinger.
Kevin Dillinger.
Oh, into the turnbuckles. Dutch moved out of the way, and Kevin Dillinger bounces
Don't
out
know
of
a
the
lot
corner.
about Kevin Dillinger.
Hey, out here right now, the Dirty White Boy and the Dirty White Girl. There they are, hanging back by the curtains.
Dirty White
Dutch
Girl's hot
sees 'em.
now. Like that 1989
Let's just
sleazy
hope they
hot.
stay over there out of the action.
The trailer trash vibe.
We will assume at this point that they are out here just to kind of scout the opponent, as
How did Dirty White Boy get that girl?
Dutch has just said moments ago that he is looking for a match as soon as possible with the Dirty White Boy.
He won a tournament. He won the tournament to get that
Because he
title.
doesn't like the way he won the belt, and he wants to see if he can keep it.
And he
White
cheated.
Boy with that belt over his shoulder right now. Dutch is going to have to be distracted by then.
Texas Dirt gave up the title. He gave it to Dutch, and then Eddie Marlin said, we can't do that. We got to put it up in a tournament. And Dirty White Boy
There's just
won
no
the
way to
tournament.
avoid it. As much as you tell yourself, pay attention to my opponent. What is this? Dillinger. Out of the ring.
I love Dirty Dutch in the ring, man.
Dillinger over conferring with the Dirty White Boy here about something.
We got very similar curls. Rock on, brother.
Counts at 6. He's got till 10 to get
Up,
back
F.
under
Wood.
the
Welcome
ropes.
in.
At 7, he is under the ropes. Dutch starts after him, and Dillinger
Good to see you.
backs
Good to see
away.
you.
That would get him a new count. And referee does start again. This time Dillinger is through the ropes at the count of 3, and Dutch Mantell is waiting for him there. Two minutes, 45 seconds into the action. Dutch Mantell has had the control most of the way in this one, but not all the way. Oh, this time he ducks under and presses.
Oh, you don't see Dutch doing a flying crossbody too often.
Dillinger bounced up off the mat. Dutch took him down again. And
Dutch wants that belt.
the Dirty White Boy and the Dirty White Girl continue to watch this from near ringside. Dutch Mantell has the left arm barred. The gloved right hand of
Hey, glad to see you in here, F. Wood.
reaching for Dutch's hair. Dutch beat him to the point and power slams him. Whoa! Kevin Dillinger rolled out of the way. Dutch was flying through the air, going to hit him with the upper arm and elbow. That's a right fist with that right hand. 2 of them now by Kevin Dillinger. Dillinger into the corner after him. Whips him into the turnbuckle. Oh, Dutch bounced out of that corner, and Dillinger was right there to smack him. A face lock by Kevin Dillinger from around behind.
Oh, yeah. Just Googled real quick. F. Wood came through and asked if Bruiser Brody had ever worked Memphis. And just putting into the Google machine real quick, Bruiser Brody Memphis from 85, June 10th, 85. There's a match on YouTube with Jerry Lawler versus Bruiser Brody. And then here, right under that, there's another match with Lawler and Dundee versus Bruiser Brody and Kareem Muhammad. So, yeah, it looks like at least in 85 he was working a little bit in Memphis.
Dutch with a double hand full of hair. Kevin Dillinger as he works to break this hold. Hair pulling again. This time it's by Kevin Dillinger, who yanked Dutch down to the mat. Dutch trying some hair pulling of his own. As Dutch has said, his nickname is Dirty Dutch Mantel. He knows a few of those tricks too, in order to win a match and to get yourself out of trouble if you have to. Body slam by Kevin Dillinger. Dillinger up on the middle rope. Dutch lying in the ring, and he drops down with a right fist. Dutch Mantel in some trouble here after controlling the early part of the match. A conference between the Dirty White Boy, who is at ringside with Dirty White Girl, observing this one so far.
Good little match, and yeah, this dude, Dillinger is pretty decent. He sells good.
As he got him with a nice knee lift and a right
Bumps
fist.
good.
Dutch has him by the hair, pops that head into the top turnbuckle. Time.
Nice opener this week.
Crowd was counting. Dutch was hammering that head into the turnbuckle, and Kevin Dillinger just drops back onto the mat. Dutch drops down with a knee, picks him up by the hair, doesn't go for a 3 count. I don't know if he could have gotten it or not, but he didn't try. As Kevin Dillinger now climbs the middle rope.
Oh, damn, no.
Down with a forearm across the back of the neck. Dutch Mantel struggling back to his feet. Kevin Dillinger off the middle rope again.
Oh, got him with the lariat.
Clothesline, 1, 2, he got it.
Nice finish there.
6 minutes even as Dutch Mantel.
Decent little match to open up this week.
Kevin Dillinger right square in the middle of the ring. Dirty White Boy, Dirty White Girl turn and leave the wrestling area. We will be back with more in a moment.
Nice. Again, thanks everyone for coming in. I appreciate it. Hit that like if you haven't. Share this and tell a friend about Wrestle Plunge. And if you're new here, check out the video section for sure, because I've got a lot of videos that I work on here and I drop throughout every 2 to 3 weeks. And make sure that you've checked out those videos. I put a lot of work into those.
Southern Indiana and Northern Kentucky wrestling fans, Wednesday night, the Evansville Coliseum.
Again, every Sunday night, do a little plug here myself, 6 Eastern. Make sure the bell is clicked. Make sure you are subbed up. You don't want to miss a show. After we get done with CWA here, I don't know what we're going to do next, but we're going to keep these live streams going on Sundays at 6 Eastern. So make sure everything is clicked and the bell is rang.
At the title held by the Dirty White Boy, Dirty White Girl in his corner. Also in the card, on the card rather, in Evansville Wednesday night, Bill Superstar Dundee will take on the Enforcer. Frankie the Thumper Lancaster returns to the CWA to take on Kevin Dillinger. Sean Regal, a newcomer in the area, will take on another newcomer, the New York Brawler. Plus, the Barracuda takes on the Soul Taker, and Freddie, a very popular match star, will open up the action against RPM Mike Davis Wednesday night in Evansville. Also want to remind our fans in Owensboro, Kentucky, that on Sunday, November 5th, action is coming to the Owensboro Sports Center. But let's talk about Wednesday night. Evansville Coliseum, Dutch Mantel, you get your shot at that CWA title.
Yeah, I knew that, Zach. I think I saw an interview. That dude that does the Dutch Mantel, that British dude that works with Dutch Mantel, and he has that podcast or the YouTube channel. I saw him talking about that, and that's pretty interesting.
The Dirty White Boy.
Well, let me say one thing about the Rock and Roll and the Blackbirds. Now, Birds, you think you got them down for the count, but I've seen the Rock and Roll bounce back time and time again. And I think there are going to be some repercussions over what happened today on television. Let me tell you that. Because the CWA has a rules committee, as I found out when Texas Dirt gave me the belt, and Eddie Martin and the rules committee saw fit to take it back. That's all fine and good. You got to have rules, and the CWA has rules, and that includes me, and that includes you too, White Boy. Now, you go as a Dirty White Boy, well, I'm Dirty Dutch, and I earned the name, as I'm sure you did. But I'm going to tell you what, we're going to see who the dirtiest man in professional wrestling is Wednesday night. Now, obviously, you got that little wench standing outside the ring with you, the dirty white girl, as you want to call her. Now, I don't know what she does for you, if she gives you moral support or whatever. But I know one thing, she can't tell you how to take a headlock, and she can't tell you how to get off this big punch I'm going to throw right in your face. So I'm going to take that belt Wednesday night in Evansville, come heck or high water.
Well, Dutch Mantell told you a little bit earlier, he is looking for the Dirty White Boy and that CWA heavyweight title that he has around his waist. Dirty White Boy's got a match coming up here. We gave Dutch an opportunity to have his say about it. We'll give Dirty White Boy and Dirty White Girl the same opportunity as they head for the ring. Stop here along the way and see what he has to say.
Black Bart's already left the area.
Looking for you right now.
Haven't seen him for a couple of weeks now.
CWA heavyweight belt, not the least of whom is Dutch Mantell.
Who cares? Because, you know, Dave Brown, when you're on top of the hill, you're looking down at...
Yeah, this video is 51 minutes, so that's a little bit more in tune with what I've come to realize is a normal length episode with no commercials. So that last one had a snippet, and we know what part it was. It was the finish of at least maybe even like 5 minutes of that last match with Freddie, ripping us off of Freddie content here. And will we get a Bill Dundee promo this week? That's the question.
Because everybody
I need a brother
wants to
count.
be able to be
I need a
man
brother count.
and wear this, and I am a real man, because for the simple fact, if I wasn't, the dirty white girl wouldn't be with me, because right there is 100% real woman, not like all these javelina hogs out here that you, in this thing. Look at them. They're pathetic. Now, you got guys like Kerry Von Erich. Well, boy, you found out real quick that it wasn't just a cakewalk to walk in the ring and try to take something from a white boy. That's right.
So it looks like, yeah, they've already had the show with Kerry and Dirty White Boy. I'd like to see some of that also. Sadly, I mean, I guess we can't. And then the Blackbirds and the rock and roll feud that's going on there.
So I tell you what,
I guess in the Mid-South Coliseum.
Anytime that you want to come and you want a shot at this, baby, you just come on, sign the dotted line, and crawl in the ring, because, brother, you can pick up a lot of weight, you can do this and you can do that, but can you beat me? That's the question. No, I don't think you can. And now, Dirty Dutch Mantell. Now, Mantell, I heard you out here a little while ago slapping them big old jaws of his about how I won this title. Well, the fact is, Dutch, I beat you in that tournament. Oh, yeah. I beat you right in the middle for this right here, baby, and that makes me the champion. So, Dutch, I tell you what, boy, if you want to come on down and crawl in there, you just bring it on, baby. That's all you've got to do, because
Just
you
bring
see,
it on, baby.
I am the man. I am the champion, not you. And Dave Brown, things are going to get straightened out around here. Eddie Marlin, the whole promotion. From now on, Jack, you've got to start listening to what I say, because for the simple fact, I am the champion.
You are the champion. You won the belt. How you did it, okay, that's subject to...
Did I or did I not pin my opponent right in the middle of the ring for the 1, 2, 3? Answer the question, yes or no. It's simple, Dave.
You got the belt. Let me leave it at that.
Answer my question, did I or did I not? It's a yes or no answer. Beat the man for the 1, 2, 3.
You got the belt.
Exactly,
You won the belt.
I won the belt. Say yes, Dave. Can you talk? Yes, Dave. That's what it is, Dave.
All right, you got the belt.
Well, Dirty Dutch Mantell, you come on, big boy, anytime you want. Slapping your jaws, you big hairy ape, because right here is a real man, because I am the champion, and right here, like I said before, is a real woman.
Well, the Dirty White Boy, who does have the CWA heavyweight title, heads for the ring right now, ready to go in a...
I'm going to show you why, Dave Brown, I am the CWA heavyweight champion.
All right, it's a non-title match coming up here, and it is not Dutch
Non-title.
Mantell, it is not Kerry Von Erich, it is not Jeff Jarrett in the ring. It is a young wrestler who, unfortunately, will gain a lot of experience, I'm afraid.
Stop calling him the Dream Warrior.
Kelvin Austin. Kelvin is Norvell.
Well, like, Dream Warrior's not working, brother. We're gonna call you Kelvin, okay? He's like, what? Dream Warrior's what I want to be. They're like, we got Freddie on the roster. We can't call you Dream Warrior.
His younger brother, so he has someone who really can work with him and help him out. But don't envy a young wrestler stepping into the ring at all.
I love that belt too. The belt's cool.
especially one who's inclined to the tactics that the Dirty White Boy has been known to use sometimes. Up there insulting Kelvin. Kelvin nails him with a right fist. Dirty White Boy with a body slam.
Norvell Austin's brother.
Kelvin didn't back up from him, though. He waited right in there with a right hand flying. And out in the wrestling area right now, the Dutchman. Dutch Mantell is out. Dirty White Boy was out earlier monitoring his match, or scouting his match, I suppose. And there is Dutch Mantell out right now at ringside, watching the goings-on here as the Dirty White Boy is going against Kelvin Austin. The big clothesline by the Dirty White Boy. Referee Jerry Calhoun cautioning the Dirty White Boy about something. He grabs Kelvin, throws him out of the ring, down on the floor, through the ropes. Dirty White Girl there.
Oh, shit, using the whip.
And taunting him, telling him, going back in the ring. Dirty White Boy leans out over the apron, grabbed him, and pulls him right back into the ring. Head into the top turnbuckle. Kelvin Austin having a tough couple of minutes here as things are underway as he is against the CWA heavyweight champion. Dirty White Boy has him right in the middle of the ring. Oh, snaps a reverse neck breaker on him.
I do like Dirty White Boy swinging neck breaker a lot.
Dutch Mantell glaring at him. Dirty
Not as
White
good as
Boy
Honky Tonk
glaring
Man's.
back, and I think he had something to say to Dutch, but he had his back to us. We couldn't see what he said.
Damn, dude.
Second.
Whips
Reverse
it.
neck breaker by Dirty White Boy. Dutch Mantell looking on, but Dirty White Boy picks him up at the count of 2.
What's up, Jamie?
Kelvin Austin struggling back to his feet. Dirty White Boy with an open hand across the chest. Now a chop knocks him down to the mat again. Dirty White Boy just walks across his stomach over toward Dutch Mantell. Dirty White Boy with a couple of vicious knee lifts here. Kelvin Austin, he's hanging on to him and bringing that knee up. Dutch
Going
now
into November
leading some
next
cheers
week.
for Kelvin Austin.
Only 2 months remain of
Kelvin off the
CWA.
ropes. Picked up in the air and a power slam by the Dirty White Boy. He does not go for the cover.
That's a good question,
Kelvin
Patrick. I'm
Austin
not sure.
again. Boy, I tell you what, you got to hand it to him. He steps right back up on his feet. Dirty White Boy got him from behind.
Right
This
to the
time
back
he
of the
covers down
head.
1, 2, and it's over. Count of 3.
Let's see
All
that
Dirty
too.
White Boy for this one. As he gets the win
Shit.
in about 2 minutes, 54 seconds. 2:54. Dutch Mantell, as we said, has been watching this whole thing at ringside. Dirty White Boy picking Kelvin Austin. Oh, look out. Throws him out of the ring. Down onto the floor. Dutch still standing there. Dirty White Boy says, hey, you got a problem? And
Get in there, Dutch.
Boy just invited Dutch into the ring. Crowd says, go on, get him. Dutch Mantell, look at this. You know he's not going to back up. He slides right into
You're
the
right,
ring.
Patrick. Rude did have a good swing in neck breaker.
Look at these two go against each other. Dutch Mantell
Eating a Zabisco, too.
looking for the
All right.
CWA heavyweight title. He won't be able to get it in this, but
Oh, shit. Regretting it now.
he's really working on the Dirty White Boy.
White Boy.
The Dirty White Girl into the ring. Smacks Dutch with that whip.
Dutch likes that. Oh, shit. He's a kinky son of a bitch,
From
also.
behind by the Dirty White Boy, who sends him into the ropes. Dutch ducks under a clothesline.
Boom.
Smashes him down to the mat.
Oh, these two worked well together also.
Again, the Dirty White Girl smacks Dutch. Dutch going after the whip, did not get it. Yeah, he did get it. I beg your pardon, he got it briefly. And now the Dirty White Boy's got it, and he goes to work on Dutch Mantell. Dutch out of the ring.
Dutch getting a
He
chair.
almost picked up one of those wrestling benches. Look out, Dirty White Girl over in the corner. Dutch picks up the folding metal chair and heads into the ring. Dirty White Boy out of the ring. And it's Dutch Mantell in the ring with the chair. Dirty White Boy and Dirty White Girl are packing and heading out of the area. There they go. Dutch still there. We'll take a break. We got more to come.
Yeah, this rules. I have a really good time watching this. These old studio shows. Again, thanks everyone for hanging out. Appreciate it,
Championship
guys.
Wrestling fans, Owensboro, Kentucky will be the site of action on Sunday, November 5th. A big card of action coming to the Owensboro Sports
Hopefully
Center.
you'll join
Now,
me
let's talk
again
about
next
Evansville
week.
This Wednesday night at the Coliseum.
And hopefully-
the main event, an explosive tag match.
Hopefully next week I will have a new video to drop as well.
Rock and Roll Express. Rick Morton and
As long as I can find time this week to work on it, which I should be able to.
And Brickhouse Brown with their manager, Reggie B. Fine. Plus, the CWA Heavyweight Championship on the line. The Dirty White Boy puts the title up against Dutch Mantell. Some bad blood brewing there. Also on the card, Bill Superstar Dundee takes on the Enforcer. Frankie the Thumper Lancaster returns to the area to take on Kevin Dillinger. Sean Regal against newcomer, the New York Bomber. The Barracuda takes on the Soul Taker. And the Popular Freddy takes on RPM Mike Davis. All this action, all this big card, Wednesday night at the Evansville Coliseum. That explosive tag match is the main event, plus the CWA Heavyweight Championship on the line. Don't miss a minute of the action. Wednesday night, Evansville Coliseum.
Some highlights of a match which took place in Memphis between the team of the Rock and Roll Express and the Blackbirds. Thing was all over the building. I want to get Rick Morton out here right now if I can, and maybe get his
Get old
comments
Rick out
on
of
some
here.
of that action. Yeah, there's Rick right now.
I'm surprised they didn't do anything Halloween
Robert here
vibey.
today, but Robert was called to Pensacola, Florida by his mom, an emergency down there, family emergency. We
Be in
ordered
October
him to
28th.
right with, Robert. Rick, glad to have you with us here
What's up,
today.
T-Cash? Welcome in.
Thank you very much. I got a piece of film I want to show everybody out here what happened.
All right, this was the match. Let's take a look at it right now, and maybe we can
Calm down with the jean. Hold on. Look at old Ricky. Jeaned out. Jean shirt. Jean pants. Damn. I'm surprised the bandage on his face ain't jean.
Rick, glad to have you with us here today.
All right, thank you very much. I got a piece of film I want to show everybody out here what happened.
All right, this was the match. Let's take
Love
a look
it.
at it right
That's
now.
the vibe
Maybe
I'm
we
trying to
can,
get for sure.
Have you comment a little bit as things go on here. First, you step in the ring. The CWA tag belts are there, and the Blackbirds jump you immediately.
That's right. It was a hard match, but we held on to the belts. You know, Blackbirds come out here and they put everybody down, saying they're the toughest team in the world. But I got to say one thing about them, they are a tough team. But, you know, I learned a long time ago, you can fly with the Eagles or you can scratch with the chicken, the Blackbirds. Brother, you're not going to put us down. It's all the time, brother, in your career. Wow. You meet tag teams today that are just tough, doing a lot of different things.
Well, you've got to...
And Ricky's still out here doing the same thing. I just saw that viral picture that was going around with that insanely huge title that he was holding. It was like half his body. Did you guys see that?
The manager in there too, Reggie B. Fine,
Some
and
indie
all
show.
of them getting involved right there as they all jump you.
Yeah, I want the people to see right here. This match, the total match lasted 3 minutes, but we fought for 36 minutes, Blackbirds. We took it to you, but you took it back to us too. So we got something for you. We're gonna get here this, Dave, and have a match where these guys come after us and try to put me out. Look at my face.
You got to have a street fight.
And I'm telling you, these guys right here, they don't care.
Put 'em in a
They don't really wanna
cage.
hurt somebody, but we're gonna do the same thing to them.
You're exactly right, of course, and not once did they try to hurt you, but several times, and they ended up messing up your face first with that file, sandpaper, whatever it was.
You know, Dave, over my career, everybody's just tried to hurt me in all many different ways, such as my face right here. I had my nose broke. I had my legs tore out from under me. But Blackbirds, we always come back. I always stood back here. I got up. I don't care what it takes. Brother, we're coming after you, and we're going to have a match with you, and we're going to end this once and for all, guys.
All right, well, there, right there. That's one of them grabbed the Iceman.
Yeah,
hit you
you're
from
right.
behind
This is
with
cool.
that cane.
And they weep off from pillar to post.
Every Sunday,
It was a
guys.
hard-fought match.
Come hang out.
We're in the back of the building right here. The Blackbirds, you know that we'll go anywhere you want to. We go out in the parking lot. We'll do anything. All we want to do is get our hands on you, brother.
And the Blackbirds are there with the belts. Now, they didn't win those belts. They stole those belts.
They stole the belts from us. You see right here, we're on the stage right here fighting right here in the back of the building. The Blackbirds, they try to get
bump up.
be fine, isn't it?
Brick house.
That's
Yeah,
who it is.
fine, all right, brother. I got something for you, too. You stick your nose in our business, just like a lot of other tag teams in the world today. Brother, we think that we still are the best in the world.
Well, I think a lot of the fans are certainly going to agree with that. Most of them will. And the fact that the Blackbirds grabbed those belts doesn't mean a thing to anybody but perhaps them.
Yeah, I've probably met Ricky Morton more than any wrestler, I would say. Him or Boogie Woogie Man.
That they grabbed
Just
the
in
belts,
the
but,
vicinity of where I
certainly,
live.
You and Robert are the ones that still are the
so many
champions.
Yeah, we
shows.
still are the champions, and we're going to stay that way.
On the stage, still, the battle continues. Remember, the official match has been over for some time now, right? And this battle is just going all over the place.
Like I said earlier, this match right here went 36 minutes. But the match, the total time only went 3 minutes. Ooh, that's easy for you to say.
Yeah, the official time on the match, 3 minutes, but then the battle which followed, all over.
So bad, I can't even hardly say nothing.
Well,
one thing's on my mind. These guys here, they do everything in the world, anything to do to try to put you out and ruin my career. That's one thing they're not going to do. I'm tired and sick and tired of that stuff right now.
Well, we are.
Is Ricky a little drunk? And I'm not joking. Is he a little bit buzzed up? Like he's sort of stuttering a little bit. I mean, that's unlike Ricky in a promo.
Out of two, and we'll
take a look at my face. These guys are here. They go to any extent to do anything they can to put me out.
Maybe I'm crazy. I don't want to put that on him.
Coming out here now. Look. If you have something to say, okay, but let's keep apart.
Matthew, welcome in.
Let me tell you one thing, brother. I didn't come out here to start no trouble with you. But you understand, I haven't forgot what you did to me last week. You owe me $250, brother.
Oh, you $250?
$250.
Your hide, brother. You think I
hold up. Hold your horses home. Hold your horses now. Just hold your horses. Hold up, home, boy. Just hold up now. Now, what I got to say, I just want to, hold up. You owe me $250 for my shirt. Wait a minute, hold up, don't run for me. I'm not going to do nothing to you.
I ain't worried about you, brother.
I'm going to get
sick and tired of you.
Hold up.
You know it's my business.
Wait a minute.
You think I owe you some money?
You owe me $250 for my shirt, and I want my money. You understand? Do you understand? I want my money, and I'm going to give my money.
I can't take the $250
No, you slapped me last week, you understand? You made me look like a punk.
Yeah.
But you gonna give me my money, boy. So look, I wear 300.
Damn.
Oh, great. Fine out here yelling at Rick Morton, and the Blackbirds come out and jump him from behind. Not one of them, but both of them. Now, come on, he's got a baseball bat. Iceman Parsons smacks him right in the ribs with that baseball bat.
Yeah, Reggie's pretty good. He's better than the last manager.
Now, Fine and Iceman Parsons ripping.
That's an aluminum baseball bat, guys.
Brown now with a bat.
Son of a bitch. We need some. Where's Robert?
The Blackbird. Here comes some help. Thank goodness. Dutch Mantell coming out with Tim Hall and Freezer Thompson.
Dutch
finally,
man of the fucking hour.
Head on out of here. Yeah, you guys, let's
apparently ain't no other faces in the building.
Help him out of here. We'll be back.
Lord.
Apparently not around. Chris Champion will be stepping in as a single against Freezer Thompson. Ronnie P. Gossett bringing in Chris Champion, and he was asking Champion
Thompson
earlier.
Probably happy he's not facing
Mark Starr, Champion.
Godfather.
Trying to create dissension on the
Soul
Wild
Taker.
You let me handle this team. You mind your own business. You sit here and do what you do naturally, and that's look stupid.
I'm
what
not
Chris Champion singles does here.
I am just wondering. I mean, Starr is not here.
He's not here. Can you not see? Do you see Mark Starr anywhere?
No. Has another wrestler seen the light and leaving the Ronnie P. Gossett stable?
Nobody leaves Ronnie P. Gossett. I fire him. I get rid of him. Well, you know, I have had cards and letters, tons of them, coming in here wanting me to come out here and do the commentating. I don't want to hurt your feelings, Dave.
Yeah, Blackbirds are my favorite thing in the territory. They're money, dude. Put the Blackbirds on TV during this time in WWF or WCW. Money, bro. Preferably probably WCW, but you never know. They could have caught on in WWF and had a damn good run. You never know, but man, I like them.
Carlos, the letters asking please to hide the microphone when you come anywhere.
No, that's the only time this show has had any class at all when Ronnie Gossett was down here.
Freezer Thompson.
Freezer Thompson.
Yeah.
You know, if I was that out of shape and that fat and slobby looking, I wouldn't show my face, let alone get in the wrestling business. I wouldn't do any of that.
You ought to invest in a mirror, perhaps. Freezer Thompson shoved Chris Champion
for sure
down.
He hasn't heard about my video. Look at that slob. You know, the reason these fans are behind him, they can relate to him because they're all slobs anyway. There's nothing happening, never was. It's not even has-beens. You have to be something to be a has-been. They don't even fit in that category.
I think the fans can relate to Freezer because they're going against the
bunch
wild
of freeloaders.
side.
You see these
Chris
same
Champion.
type individuals getting free cheese, free butter, anything free. And this is an example. They're right here, free. Am I not
Keep an
correct?
eye out.
They
He
are
might
here
pop
free,
one
and by
out.
golly, we're glad to have them here.
You may be glad to have them. I can't stand them. They make me sick. They've got an odor about them that would stop a clock. I can smell them all the way over here.
Chris Champion hanging back in the corner. Freezer Thompson. Boy, Freezer has made a couple of moves at Chris Champion.
Look at that one. She looks like Quasimodo over there.
Are you watching the match?
I don't have to watch the match. I know what my men can do. I know what Chris Champion's capable of.
Chris hasn't been doing too well so far in this match.
Chris Champion is doing fine. He's merely toying with this big slob. The only thing I'm worried about is that idiot falls on him.
He just knocked him down and almost knocked him
Get
out.
out, Chris. Get out.
Can Thompson look good for the first time literally ever this entire year?
Right quick.
Now, Ronnie P. Gossett calling Chris Champion out of the ring. I'm not sure what all he's saying. He's telling him just what we were telling Gossett. He hasn't done well, but he better get in it. Well, I don't know what the magic word was, but Champion went roaring back into the ring.
Somebody, a professional wrestling. That's exactly what I want.
Champion just body
It's a
slam.
big body
Thompson.
slam right
Thompson weighs
there.
almost 300.
Literally.
Remember?
Motivation is the key word in wrestling, and I motivate people, Dave Brown.
What did you say to him is what I
Doesn't
want
matter
to know.
what I said to him. You see the change in him, don't you?
Yeah, I do. A big
I
clothesline
hope
by
this
Chris
ring is
Champion.
enforced because that big fat slob, look at that.
Oh,
That's
Champion
it.
sits
That's
down
it.
on it.
So much height on that
Just
leg
a
drop.
sample of what the master of pain and wimpy Jeff Jarrett is going to get.
Freezer Thompson being hammered now
See
by
these
Chris
morons,
Champion.
you see how quiet they got. They know it's over for this big fat slob.
Single arm DDT.
Has taken
Every
control.
magazine in the country, not only wrestling magazines, but Newsweek magazines, People magazines, it's the Wild Side and Ronnie P. Gossett, the jet setters. We are the trendsetters. We're what everybody wants to be in professional wrestling. My switchboard, I get calls from all over the country. Everybody wants Ronnie Gossett. I'm like the World's Fair. I am bigger and better every year.
Bigger for sure. Freezer Thompson.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that snide remark. Coming from you, I could expect something like that.
Freezer Thompson really be at work on that left arm being smashed into the
I don't know
turnbuckle.
why you don't save Chris a lot of trouble and give up.
Champion really got mean after Gossett called him out of the ring.
He gets mean.
Oh, a
Big drop kick. Not the best form, but
what
you got a pile on it.
incredible power drop kick as Champion
Took his
exploded
head
with
off.
it.
Lift him up, Chris. We're not through with him. Lift him up.
Now this is ridiculous. Why didn't he go for the count of
Punishment on
three?
that big fat South.
More punishment. Way to go, Gossett.
You're going to see a new side to Ronnie P. Gossett in the Wild Side. No more of taking any type of abuse. No more wallowing in the mud. No more diaper matches. From now on, you're going to see the real Ronnie Gossett. And that goes for Jerry
King of
Lawler.
diaper
Don't think
matches.
for 1 minute that I forgot that moron.
I don't think he's forgotten you either.
Damn, straight up side
Champion
kick.
with a cover now. Count of 1, 2, and this time he makes it.
Damn, he caught him right on the face.
You see who the winner is? Just another.
We're going to not get any Dundee this
Well, I
week
see who the
again.
winner is, no doubt about it. Chris Champion of the Wild Side. Commentary by Ronnie P. Gossett at ringside. We'll
I'll
take
be
a break
pissed.
and hope he's gone when we return.
And thanks, everyone, for hanging out. I appreciate it.
Michael St. John for the CWA. Want to remind our fans in Owensboro, Kentucky, Owensboro Sports Center, action coming your way on Sunday, November 5th.
Make sure
now
you
let's talk
come
about
on
the
back
big card Wednesday
next
night at the
Sunday.
Evansville Coliseum. The main event, an explosive tag match where falls count anywhere in the building. The Rock and Roll Express will take on the Blackbirds with their manager, Reggie P. Fine. The CWA Heavyweight Championship on the line. Some bad blood brewing between Dutch Mantell and the current CWA champion, the Dirty White Boy. Dirty White Girl will be in his corner. Superstar Bill Dundee takes on the Enforcer. Frankie the Thumper Lancaster returns to the CWA to take on Kevin Dillinger. That'll be Wednesday night in Evansville. Also on the card, Sean Regal takes on the New York Bomber. He is a brand new star coming into the
New
CWA.
York Bomber?
The Barracuda
What the hell's
takes
that?
on the Soul Taker, and Popular Freddy will wrestle the RPM, Mike Davis. All this Wednesday night at the Evansville Coliseum. Ronnie P. Gossett, I know you've got some words to say.
I can hardly wait, Rock and Roll. You're finally going to get your lunch. An explosive tag match. The Blackbirds, that's their specialty.
Was a nice
I've
sidekick.
instructed Reggie B. Fine to take you to the ground, Reggie. And let me tell you something else, Dutch Mantell. You think the Titanic went down? You wait till the Dirty White Boy gets a hold of you.
I'm sure the Dirty White Boy can speak for himself. He'll put that title on the line against the
Dirty
Dutchman.
Dutch Mantell. Boy, apparently you forgot a few years ago when we was going down the road and you said, "White boy, I got to have a sandwich." So I pulled into a truck stop and you went in there and you shot your big mouth off again, and all them truck drivers started just pounding you, boy. So who had to come and whoop everybody in the joint and save you? You're looking at him. So Dutch Mantell, let me tell you something. You're coming after this title, the CWA title. Well, baby, I went through a lot of people to get this thing, and I don't intend on you coming out and taking this from me, because you see,
Right?
I have a little ace in the hole, and it's awful pretty, ain't it, baby?
Wednesday night,
I can't
Evansville
believe they haven't
Coliseum.
really done anything with Freddy, or, you know, not Freddy, but Halloween. And Freddy's about on every show, but
Blackbirds on their
Halloween-wise.
A very disgusting display a little bit earlier.
Oh. Blackbirds, baby.
What happened to that boy?
I saw what happened. It was three against
Look,
one.
let me tell you, that boy owed me $250.
Dude, these guys
for my
rule.
shirt.
They have
I think
new
I owed
trunks
him,
every
what,
week.
$9.99 for his shirt. So he owed me $241.
They were
You
investing in
understand?
Well,
this.
that's your mathematics anyway, as Rick Morton got his shirt ripped off by these guys here today.
Hey, you people done told you one time right now, when it's all said and done, ain't nobody in the whole world do what we do best, and that's stomp and bump suckers upside their nappy head. One more thing I want to let you know right now. Ricky Martin, you was a fool to come out here by
So much heat they
yourself.
got.
You don't do that when the bird's round, because we take advantage of every situation, and we ain't stupid, brother. So when we seen you out here all by your little bitty self, we had to take it to you, brother. Hey, Ice. Brother, I love you, man. I love you, man. You invested with me. Hey, did you see me back that home run? I hit a home run. Hell, I should be playing baseball. Part-time, you understand? So you want to take it to the streets, you understand? That's fine with me, you understand? Because nothing from nothing leaves zero. And Ricky Martin, I got to give you credit. Boy, you got
Reggie be fine out
you
here
ain't got no
dancing to the
brain.
beat.
You understand? Because you know, whatever Reggie finds,
Look at him.
Reggie finds get.
Feeling
Boy,
it.
And like I said, I'll be betting up.
This man just
always,
spit.
You understand? So hey, it don't matter any place, any time, and anywhere. You rock and roll, you're going away from hell. Like Mama says, it be that way sometimes. Have mercy. Take that mic there,
Somebody should have told him that was Uptown Bruno's ending line, though. Like, just like a couple of years previously
Under the mask,
in Memphis.
the Enforcers stepping up into the ring to go against the Blackbirds. Brickhouse Brown, Iceman Parsons,
Still
Reggie
works.
B. Fine, their manager.
Enforcers look like,
Jerry Calhoun.
I don't even know, just some random dudes that put some hoods on.
Ready to go. It's going to be Brickhouse Brown starting against, I guess we'll call him Enforcer number 1. Well, he's a big guy, long and tall. Giving away a lot of height is Brickhouse Brown. But
Okay, Blackbird squash, yes
with the
please.
right fist. Brickhouse wears that glove on his right hand, and he made use of it right there with the fist doubled up.
Hey, Brown, that looks just like the Rock and Roll Express. We're going to beat
The
them
hell,
hard like they
dude?
stole something.
The Memphis will just throw some dudes in the ring that ain't never had a match ever. Not one.
See, I'm a pimp, not a wimp. They don't tap my clothes. My clothes cost too much.
Reggie B. Fine with a word. Whoa, Iceman with a big, powerful chop as Brickhouse steps out. A big knee lift. The Blackbird working on enforcer number 1. Enforcer number 2 minding his own business over in the corner, and Iceman Parsons went over and smacked him too. The enforcer being picked up by the mask, Iceman Parsons.
Look at this crowd. Look at that lady. She's freaking out, dude.
Off the rope. Parsons with the upper arm. Referee was right there.
Wrestling's
Said it wasn't
crazy.
Point of the elbow. That one was lethal. Down to 1, 2, and Parsons picks him up at the 2 count. Reggie B. Fine had told him, don't pin him right now. Keep him in there a while. Parsons. Totally in control right now. Tag made, and here's Brickhouse Brown coming in.
Hey, Brian,
Yeah, you can
like
tell these
you,
guys
boy.
are
You know what? Them boys are just like the
greener
Rock and
than
Roll
baby
Express.
shit.
We're going to beat them till we tired. We're going to knock them in the middle of next week. They're going to be waiting on them Thursday.
Well, they don't look a thing like the Rock and Roll Express, to tell you the truth. And
See
the
what
Rock and
this
Roll
dude's
Express,
got.
Let me tell you, they're going to be
Probably
looking
very
for you
similar.
guys, especially after what you did to Rick Morton here earlier today. For those of you who tuned in late and didn't see what we're talking about with the Blackbirds and Reggie B. Fine jumping.
That was
Rick
pretty
Morton,
easy.
We'll try to get a recap for you.
They're
before
getting
we leave
stiffer.
you here. Baseball bat and all.
Oh, shit.
Rickhouse Brown smashing.
I forgot that they were called the Enforcers.
Enforcer number 2 into the mat and rubbing that mask into the mat face first. The Blackbirds really running roughshod over this Enforcer team. The Enforcers, we know nothing about them.
Oh, shit.
They came in here today to battle the Blackbirds, and unfortunately, I think most folks would say they're just not having much luck. Being dominated by Brickhouse Brown and Iceman Parsons, with Reggie B. Fine and that cane out at ringside. Iceman Parsons.
He's like, I quit. I'm done. I'm out. I quit wrestling. I never want to do this again.
This is the bigger of the enforcers in there now. Enforcer number 1. He started the action against Brickhouse Brown about 4 minutes ago when the match started. The enforcer wound up that left arm of Brickhouse Brown. Now got him back into a corner, but Brickhouse Brown with the knee was able to break out of there. He's to the corner to tag on Iceman Parsons. Top of the boot to the midsection, followed by an upper arm and a chop.
Damn. That was a stiff chop.
Reggie, I think we've got her.
That was just a thud.
Look at here, Dave Brown. If we see them boys in the parking lot, we see them at Zone, Kmart. It don't make no
shit.
difference where we going to see them. We're going to kick their butt every time we see them, baby.
Well, there's the word from Reggie B. Fine.
Got all these low budgets over here to set up while my boys performing.
They got every right to cheer for whomever they want to, and they don't want to cheer for your guy.
Rock and roll chant.
The Blackbird still controlling things. Rock and roll, the crowd is saying. They got to emphasize to the Blackbirds, hey, you guys are having a pretty easy time right now.
That was awkward.
But that's not the Rock and Roll Express. Rick Morton and Robert Gibson. They have to face it
Boom.
later.
Beautiful. Elbows there.
Iceman Parsons dropping down time and time again with the elbow. Tag made on Brickhouse Brown.
Yeah, they got to put these dudes away.
Into the ropes. They double clothesline him as he comes off of there. Iceman Parsons looks at him, heads for the corner. Brickhouse with a cover. One. Will he make it stick for three? Well, he only got a one count. Brickhouse Brown coming back with a right fist now. Picks him up. Side suplex. Down to the mat goes the enforcer.
That's got to be it.
Brickhouse Brown celebrating now. He hasn't pinned him, but he's already celebrating. Enforcer up on his feet. Brickhouse Brown turns. Upper arm, and Enforcer hits the mat again.
I love Brickhouse's jumping fist drop.
Bag made. Iceman Parsons comes in. Brickhouse Brown holds up the Enforcer. Iceman grabs him. Brickhouse grabs him. They double suplex.
Suplex.
And there's a cover by Iceman Parsons. The referee trying to get Reggie B. Fine.
Distracting their own team here.
Count of 1, 2. Really picked him up. Once again, he held him down for a count of 15. The referee sidetracked by
kissing him. What the hell's going on?
Back over and start the count. At the count of 2 at the last instant, Iceman Parsons picked him up again to continue the punishment. We're coming up on the 7-minute.
A long ass beating.
7 minutes gone in this match. Iceman Parsons back up on his feet, leaves the Enforcer lying there.
Damn. Hear that one too.
Parsons picks him up. Enforcer off the ropes. Parsons swings him around, tags Brickhouse Brown. Brickhouse up on the top rope, springs across, lands
big
on
splash.
top.
That's gotta be
1, 2, and 3.
it.
Six.
Jeez.
The Blackbirds get themselves a victory as they totally dominate this team of the Enforcers for 7 minutes, 50 seconds.
Oh, they're not going to forget that ass beating anytime soon.
All right, we're going to stay right here. Well, obviously we don't.
It's like, you know what? Fuck the commercial.
We're going to stay here just a moment and hold the break. Enforcer number 1 thrown over the top rope there. Reggie B. Fine with that cane, and now the other enforcer thrown out.
No Lawler this week, no Dundee, no Jarrett. Just a Jarrett package, video package. We didn't even get any Jarrett in the studio either show. I bet they are doing some USWA stuff in Texas right
when these
now.
guys came out and jumped Rick Morton and had a baseball bat. Take a look. This happened earlier today. Yelling at Rick Morton, and the Blackbirds come out and jump him from behind. Not one of them, but both of them. Now, come on. He's got a baseball bat.
This is the coolest thing. This is a good feud right here.
Ribs with that baseball bat. Now, Fine and Iceman Parsons ripping Rick's shirt on Brickhouse Brown now with a bat. The Blackbird, here comes some help. Thank goodness. Dutch Mantell coming out with Tim.
No brother count this week.
There it was with that baseball bat. First Parsons and then Brickhouse Brown as they smash.
We're in the last moments of the show, of the episode this week.
Here comes Rick right now, being helped out here by Dutch. And they've
I appreciate everyone for coming
like
through here.
Got a rib bandage on there, thank goodness. As they've got
Last
to be
week
hurt
was crazy.
as he was smacked by that baseball bat. Rick?
But Dave, you know, I swear, I don't matter what it takes, I got to do. Blackbirds, I got to crawl to the ring. I'm going to be there. I want to thank all the fans out here for hollering rock and roll. And the Dutch, my sides killed me so much I couldn't talk.
I'll just come out here with Ricky to keep them birds off of him. He's hurt right now, but I guarantee you he'll be at the ring. The birds, if they think of taking the rock and roll down, I think they got another thing coming.
That's right, Blackbirds. You know, we've wrestled tag teams all over the world. And being what we are, we're going to prove to you that we are the best tag team in the world.
All right, Rick, go take care of those ribs. I know they got a hurt. We'll be back here in a moment. said straight up, he said, hey, I am looking for the CWA champion. I want that belt. I think he took it away from me unfairly. Don't like the way he did it. He was talking about, of course, the Dirty White Boy.
You guys do it next week.
Dirty White Boy
hopefully coming back by.
Dutch won his match, by the way.
Can have the bell clicked. Make sure that you know when I go live, 6 Eastern, every Sunday night.
He was out here kind of scouting it. Dirty White Boy won his match, too. But Dutch was out scouting him, and at the end of it, the Dirty White Boy says, hey, you got a problem? Why don't you just climb in the ring right now? Dutch did that, in fact, and was holding his own pretty good. Dirty White Girl jumped in there now and started smacking him with that whip she carries around, and it all ended up.
CWA's hot right now.
Nothing was settled officially, but
only 2 months remain.
And I'm sure at some point Dutch Mantell is going to get him 1-against-1 for the CWA title. Chris Champion, half the wild side, in here today, won his match as Ronnie P. Gossett was running his mouth during the whole thing. The Soul Taker won a handicap match, and it was the Blackbirds controlling the team that we had not seen before today, the Enforcers, but
and we probably won't see again, I would
Blackbirds
imagine.
dominated them with their manager, Reggie B. Fine. And, of course, earlier they had taken that baseball bat and smacked Rick Morton and hurt his ribs. But they'll have to answer for that later on, too, against the Rock and Roll Express. We'll be back with you next week with a lot more. Hope you'll join us. Until then, I'm Dave Brown. So long, everybody.
That is right, Flat Putin. We got 2 months left to CWA, period.
Are selected and paid by parties other than this station.
Again, thanks to everyone that came through there this week. Next week, we will be right here with episodes November the 4th. Looks like a normal length episode. And then November the 11th is actually a partial episode. Looks like we got some missing film in it. It's only 31 minutes. And then it looks like the 18th also is very short. It's only 8 minutes. And then we got an 11:23. Looks like we might have an actual show. I don't know. We're going to go through here and see what we end up with. Next week's looking a little bit odd in here, and we'll see how we take care of that. Yeah. And then as you can... then it even goes into, actually, USWA Challenge in August. And I think that's when World Class became USWA, was in August. So that's interesting. Maybe when we get through with this, we'll finish out those, because it looks like we got August 11th, 26th, then we go into September for a little bit, for 2 episodes, no October, 3 episodes of November, and 1 episode of December, so they're a little bit sporadic. I will fill it out. We'll see what's going on, but fun episode here tonight. I appreciate everyone for coming through. Again, thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. And yeah, remember, next week, 6 Eastern, right here, we're going to be doing it again. We'll be going into episode 21, and we got 2 months left of CWA before we either figure out something else or we maybe watch a little bit of that USWA. I don't know exactly what we're doing yet, but keep it on everything. If you're brand new here, please hit subscribe. Hit the bell. Make sure that it is turned on. I will continue to repeat myself, so hopefully it gets stuck in your head, and that way you'll get notified when I go live or drop any kind of new videos or shorts. I do that throughout the week, and I make a lot of posts in the community. But go check out the video section for sure. I've got a lot of cool videos, and if you want early access to those videos, you have to become a member here at WrestlePlunge, and I will give you early access to any new videos, and I'm working on one right now. So yeah, I'll try to keep it moving here at WrestlePlunge. Follow on Facebook. If you go to Facebook and search WrestlePlunge, you'll find me on there. I just hit 21,000 followers on there. I'm on X as well at WrestlePlunge if you happen to be on there. But yeah, appreciate this. This has been fun. We'll do it again next week. Everyone, let me make sure I'm not missing anything in the chat here. And yeah, if you're not in the Discord, I see somebody mentioning that. If you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord as well. I've got a Discord that is growing, and we're getting a lot of conversation pumping in there. So that would be cool. That'd be really cool. But yeah, that's right there. Until next weekend. Have a great week. Boom.